Ay, give me the chip. I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream. Thanks to the team. Yeah, we get.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with Black. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, in the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Out there with Nembhard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Stan, peer through your coach's lens just a second for us, and what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
Well, that's great insight. Now, here's Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Count it, good.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Outside Mathurin. Right block shot, and he can't bank that one in. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he can't hit the second. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Turner with the steal. Now Shepard. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Now here's Toppin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Toppin's got 5 now.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 1. Ball's knocked loose. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin a screen on Wagner. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Connects from three-point range. Toppin's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Suggs. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hand. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Nembhard with it. Still scoreless. Turner inside. Robinson on him. 4 on the clock. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Toppin can't get it to go. So for the Magic, their last game a loss to San Antonio. Suggs kicks to Wagner. A miss that time would have put him up. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. Over in the corner, Turner. On the wing, Turner. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got his second basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Here's Nembhard. The Magic hitting the bucket. Turner for 3. Again, the miss by Turner. Suggs looking around. Here's Banchero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. And Toppin throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Bennedict Mathurin.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
The Pacers making a change here. Nesmith has checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hachimura is checked in. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Now Shepherd. Nothing on the board. Pass to Nembhard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Black, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Now, Neesmith. Pass to Shepard. Down low. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Hachimura. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Mathurin. The quick look, no good that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
The Magic again can't hit. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for Miles Turner.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Puts it up from 17. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Hachimura setting the pick for Wagner. Softly drops in the floater. Wagner's got his third basket of the night.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. To Nembhard. Robinson pulls it in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Flat kicks to Hachimura. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson sets a screen for Hachimura. And the three off target. Pacers leading by 7. Outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Nembhard with it to the middle. Takes it off the glass. Turner's got 12 in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front, leading by 9. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Cole Anthony. Banchero up there with Hachimura. Then it's Connect. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Another shot. It's hauled in by Purfy. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Rice. Over Anthony.
Choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Oh, too big, too quick. Banchero absorbs whatever comes his way.
Pass to Neesmith. Inside. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Nice execution by the offense. generating a good look.
Here's Banchero. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Rice. Pass to Furphy. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Bridges. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Indiana leading by 9. Here's Rice. Buries the long-range jumper. Rice has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony finds Banchero. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Furphy, defended by Bridges. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And that one misses. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And he knocks down the first one. Wallace hits 2 free throws. The Magic trail by 13. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Nesmith. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Orlando making some changes. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Knecht. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 5. Now Robinson, guarded by Jackson. Here's Banchero. Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Furphy. Fires the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Suggs. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got it back down to single digits for the Magic.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers. United States team as amazing. Thanks, everybody.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. A crossover. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jalen Suggs. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
Andrew Nembhard.
And both free throws good for Nembhard.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Takes it inside. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Banchero. Off target with his 3. Indiana leading by 10. Nembhard with it. Backed up by Suggs. Shots good by Furphy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Suggs. Nembhard covering. Good on the shot.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Pass to Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Suggs. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Robinson up top. Banchero outside. Over Jackson. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Furphy. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Mikal Bridges. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Black. Banchero with the screen. Pass to Suggs. Shoots over Nembhard. Second chance effort. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Black. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Nembhard finds Turner. Indiana moving it around. Over to the wing. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Black. Wagner outside. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Unloads from 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Magic. Good on the second free throw. Here's Wagner. 6 points for him. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepard, defended by Bridges. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good on the three-point shot. Mathurin's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana. Wagner kicks to Hachimura. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Mathurin. And that one drops for him. Mathurin's got 5.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Bridges misses. Pacers leading by 15. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Benedict Mathurin.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Mathurin finds Nembhard to the inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Wagner, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Black. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
For Orlando, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Pacers leading by 15. Black grabs the board.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. It's stolen by Shepard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nembhard. 12 seconds left in the first half. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nemhard's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third unit.
Now let's take a moment here for... And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
First team foul.
And here is Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Suggs. Money from the wing. Suggs has got 10.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Shepard, the pass to Turner. Toppin against Banchero. Here's Turner. Rebound by the Magic. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Banchero left side. Robinson sets a screen for Banchero. Tries again. In deep, Robinson drops it in. He's got 6.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Nembhard, the pass to Shepard. Wagner against Mathurin. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. Can't connect from short range.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Pacers leading by 16. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Good on the triple. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mathurin for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. The rebound by Shepherd. Shepherd's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Nembhard. Tapping a screen on Suggs. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. The 17-footer. Orlando grabs the miss.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Robinson sets a screen for Banchero. Pass to Black. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Bridges, he's checked in for Black.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson a screen on Mathurin. Looking to get back on track here. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 8.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Mathurin against Wagner. There's a screen by Toppin. Mathurin for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's in there. 10 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Pacers making a switch here. Pacers leading by 15. Right wing. Turner with a screen for Toppin. Right side Turner. Outside Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. No one near him. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mathurin against Suggs. Here's Furphy. Pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
Pacers leading by 13. Pass to Furphy. Mathurin with a screen on Bridges. Now Turner. And here is Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And Hampton subbed in for Toppin. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Hachimura comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Well, right there, Wagner uses the pump fake to ensure that contact he's looking for.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Anthony kicks to Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Furphy. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Furphy's got 5.
Defensively, you have to pay attention to Mathurin, and sometimes that leaves guys open.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Mathurin finds Neesmith. Here's Furphy. And they get it back. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hachimura, no good. Pacers leading by 17. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. Here's Hampton. That 3 off the mark. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Wagner outside. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Back to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Here's Furphy, defended by Bridges. Mathurin with the ball. To the paint. From down low. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And Indiana making a change here. Rice is checked in. Free throw drops for Hampton.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Anthony on the wing. He has yet to score. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 18. Trying his luck from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left in the third. Here's Furphy. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead into the break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had.
working the game, possession by possession.